Well, I realized the lighting could be better. I am just making a quick video here to talk about an experience from this week. It seems that when we came back from Montana, where we camped last Saturday and Sunday, we came back on Monday and then came here to the Fort Caspar campground. And when we got here Tuesday morning, when I got up, I decided to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for breakfast, and I was reading my email and holding my sandwich in this hand and eating while I was, messing around with my right hand. And I needed my other hand, the hand with the sandwich, for something. So I laid the sandwich down, and for about 10 seconds, it was laying on my plate. And when I looked back down, there was a cockroach walking across my sandwich. So that was it for me. So I threw the rest of the sandwich away and decided that I was going to go get a fogger and do a dry fogger in the camper to kill all of the bugs, whatever may be in here. And so when I was pulling up the cushions and the seat bottoms and the dinette, when I pulled up one of the cushions in one of the corners, there was just like this big cluster of roaches there that was just disgusting to look at. And so I sprayed them with the bug spray that I had on hand, and they all ran off and died somewhere. And then I went ahead and pulled the stuff out of the cabinets and bagged it in garbage bags so that it would be protected while the dry fogger was going off. So once I got all of that done, then Winky and I got in the car and we went and bought the dry foggers at Walmart. And then we came back and I set one of the foggers off in the camper, and then we had to be gone for 2 hours. So we went and got the car washed and went and tried to buy the mint pesticide that my daughter was telling me about. And you can get the diatomaceous soil and all of that stuff out of this minty thing. And so I was looking for that, and we went to Target. However, Target has a great big sign on the door that says no pets and no pets in carts. And so we just put the cart back, and I let Winky pee on the grass, and then we got back in the Armada and went across the street to Sam's Club to buy gas. And then when we finally got to the pump after a 15-minute wait, I didn't have my Sam's Club card, so I couldn't buy gas. So we left there and then headed back out towards the campground because we'd killed some pretty good time by the time we got the car washed and all of that stuff. And so we got back out here and we had maybe another 15 minutes to wait. So we just walked around the campground. And then when we came back, I came in and I opened all the windows and turned on the fan and the air conditioner so it could air out. And, then we had to be gone for another 2 hours while it was airing out. So we went and got an oil change. And that took about 2 hours and 5 minutes. So when we got back to the trailer, we'd been gone sufficiently long enough for it to air out. And so we came in and I started cleaning with the bathroom, just kind of working my way from, because the bathroom is here behind the TV, and then working my way across the back of the trailer and then coming down this way. So I got the bathroom cleaned inside and out of the cabinets, washed the walls down, all that kind of stuff. So I haven't seen another bug in there since I set the bomb off. And then came out and cleaned all the surfaces in the kitchen, cleaned the appliances that were on the cabinet, and the only thing I really have left to do in the kitchen is to pull the silverware and the dishes out and wash them so that I don't forget down the road that that the dishes haven't been washed since the place was fogged. So I just have that left to do. Everything else, all the groceries and food and everything was pulled out and put in garbage bags. So I got all the cabinets wiped out and, the groceries put back away. and then started about, you know, unpacking the rest of the stuff, the toiletries and all the stuff that goes in the bathroom. And so we got back here just about 4:15, and I worked on cleaning up in here until midnight. And so at the end of the night, I was really exhausted and fell into bed. The bedclothes that were on here when I fogged it have to be washed, so just fell into bed on the bedclothes, the fresh bedclothes that I put on, and then overslept Wednesday morning and missed my first client. So I was up in time to see client number 2, though, so I just started there and texted the first client that I overslept on, and because they are in Central Time Zone and I'm in Mountain. And when I looked at my phone, it said 7:15, and it's like, God, my appointment isn't till 9. I got time. I can sleep another 30 or 45 minutes. And then an hour and 45 minutes later, I woke up and realized that I had missed my appointment with my first client. So I'll be seeing her Saturday morning first thing to make up for missing her on Wednesday. So anyway, it's been a week. I still have a bunch of stuff left to wipe off and put away. Um, I I'm going to wait and finish that up on Saturday, because by the time I get done working, I start at 9 Central Time and I'm done about 7:30 or 8 o'clock. And so it's a long day. It's a long working day, and so I'm going to wait till Saturday. I have 2 appointments Saturday morning, and then I'm going to spend the rest of the day Saturday getting the rest of this cleaned up and put away and ready to go into road mode on Sunday, because we'll be pulling out of here heading for Lander, and we'll be staying in a campground over there for a week. And Lander is where I am in Casper. I'm on the east side of the Rocky Mountains, because if you go straight down 25 from where I am, you end up in Fort Collins, which is the east side of the Rocky Mountains in Colorado. So going over to Lander, I'll be going over the part of the Rocky Mountains that are here in Wyoming, and going over there. And then at Lander, I'll be on the west side of the Rockies and on the east side of the Tetons. So we'll be camping there for a week, and then Sunday, well, actually probably Saturday afternoon, we'll be leaving to head towards Vernal and Phenomicon, which is the point of this whole trip, is to end up there. And so I'm kind of excited that Phenomicon is only 10 days away, and I found a place to board Winky during the conference, because I'll be gone from 8:30 in the morning till 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night, and she just can't be in the trailer alone that long. So I'm going to board her with a gal there in Vernal, who said she lives about 2 blocks away from the convention center. So that would make an easy drop off on Wednesday morning, and an easy pickup on Saturday or Sunday morning for her, because the conference is 4 days long: Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. I'm not worried about a late check-in of any kind, because I have a VIP pass, and there were only 100 of them available. So I managed to score one of those. So you kind of get to go to the front of the line and that kind of stuff. Plus, all of my activities are already paid for, all the extra activities. And so I'm really looking forward to that in 10 days. September 4 is when it starts. So with that, I will close this one out for tonight. But I just wanted to impress on everybody, when you put your camper in a spot, as soon as you get that sucker leveled, spray everything that touches the ground to keep the bugs from crawling up and coming in, so that you don't have to fight the battle that I had to fight this week, because it is not fun. It is a lot of work. So everything that touches the ground, the diatomaceous soil, I have 2 cans of Raid that I bought when I was trying to get rid of the boring beetles in Arkansas that didn't work. So I have those, and that's what I spray around the tires and the stabilizer jacks and the tongue jack and the stairs. And I even spray down the hoses, the water hose and the electric cable where it's on the ground. I spray that also so that nothing's climbing up towards the trailer. And then I spray the thing that the sewer hose goes on, and the sewer hose, not, I don't know how they would manage to get into the camper by crawling up the sewer pipe into the sewer pipe, because they can't get into the tanks if I have them closed. But so I just sprayed everything. Usually I spray everything, but when we went to Montana, I didn't, because it was a concrete pad, and I just didn't think about bugs. And so, I mean, I never have trash in here. Well, I do during the day, but as I take the trash out in the morning, whether there's foodstuffs in it or not. I take it out in the morning, and then I take it out at night, both times when I'm walking Winky. So the first walk and the last walk, I take the trash out, and then I don't have any trash in the camper overnight. So anyway, that's what I've learned this week about camping. And always remember to spray everything outside so that it doesn't bring the bugs inside. Because every place we've been, it's been scorching hot. And I don't blame the bugs for wanting to come in, because it's much cooler on the inside than it is on the outside where they were. Anyway, just got to encourage you. Don't let this discourage you. Just be encouraged that if you do pick up a bug or two, there is a solution. And it's the Hot Shot Dry Fogger, because you don't have to turn off any pilots. You don't have to disconnect any solar stuff. I did disconnect the smoke alarm, though, like it recommended, just so the smoke alarm wasn't going off as the trailer filled with the fog. So anyway, I will close this off, and I will post the video that I have for Devil's Tower and for driving in that portion of Wyoming over by Devil's Tower. Because as I was driving through there, I was looking at the hillsides, and it's like, oh my God, this looks just like Joe Pickett country. So anyway, it's beautiful. It's beautiful country over there. It's pretty over here too, but it's all grasslands. And we've been on fire since noon yesterday. Hopefully the rain that came through this evening helped to extinguish the fire. It did clean a lot of the smoke out of the air, because my eyes are no longer burning. But breathing smoke in the air is something that I got used to living in California, because fire season is one of the seasons out there. They have fire season, earthquake season, rainy season, and drought season. That's it. Those are the seasons in California. So don't let anybody fool you when they say California doesn't have seasons, because it does. And fire season is one of them. And so breathing the smoke and having to get the air cleaners changed because of all the particulates from the smoke that get sucked into the air cleaner in your car, and all those things, very familiar things. And so anyway, hopefully the fires are out and the smoke will stay washed out of the air. And Winky and I both will be able to get around tomorrow free of burning eyes. And my voice will clear up. I won't have a hoarse voice from the sinus drainage and stuff that the smoke in the air triggers. So anyway, stay woo-woo, folks, and I will check in with you later.